Hello and welcome to New York Socialites. My name is Rachel. I'm here with my oldest friend, Stephanie, and we are here today to talk about sports.
So many sports.
There's a lot of sports going on in the world right
Yeah,
now.
I know a lot about sports.
We know a
Not really.
lot about sports. I feel like if you hadn't guessed, we are the New York Socialites, so obviously we are rooting for the New York Knicks. We're so happy.
We're so happy for the Knicks.
We really jumped on this bandwagon, I would say, like last season, but that season was a disappointing heartbreak. So this season we're all in and we're very happy. And what at the time that we're recording this, they just won Game 4, and we are moving on to Game 5, and hopefully that will be the final game. It will be in Texas, which is fine.
Oh, I didn't realize it's in Texas. Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of narrative going. So I don't know how deep into like the narratives and the theories and the conspiracy theories and all of that you have gotten with the NBA finals.
I haven't gotten a whole lot, so I'm interested to hear
Okay.
what's going on.
Well, so let's start with what is your awareness of like where we are in the NBA finals?
Um, Basically what you just said, except them going to Texas is news to me. Um, I know at the last time they were in the NBA finals, I'm pretty sure JFK Jr. was there, so that's some
Yeah,
context.
it was in the 90s.
Yeah. And I've enjoyed watching, Taylor Swift and Mariska like wearing their bespoke Knicks like t-shirts.
Oh my
So
God, so cute. I can't
that's
even tell
where I'm
you.
at.
My feed is absolutely full of like knockoff Stevie Nicks t-shirts. But I'm
Yeah,
like, I
that's
don't
what
want
I
to.
know.
I was gonna buy one. I was gonna like, you know how I love merch. I was gonna like go
Yeah.
all in on merch, but then I was like, I don't want to jinx us and then have this like cursed merch if they don't win. Um,
That's a
so
good point.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
save all of my purchases for when we win.
Yes, when you win.
Yes, and
We
then
win.
when we win, and
When
then we'll
we
wear them.
win.
We'll wear them next
I
year.
like sports. Yeah,
We love
totally.
sports. We
We
talked
love
about
sports.
racket sports on our last podcast and it went really well. So, but today we're here to talk about sports that have like a roughly 12-inch spherical ball, which is
Okay.
basketball and also soccer, aka football.
Yes, World Cup stuff.
Yes, but first, I guess we gotta kick things off with the Knicks since we're on the bandwagon. So Taylor Swift was there, and everybody was kind of, I don't know, have you seen like in your feed, like people were like kind of giving her shit for like jumping on the Knicks bandwagon. And I'm here to say that like she came to one game and was, I believe, cheering for Ohio when they played the Knicks. And now she's like, they're cheering for the Knicks. But I think that like she lives in New York.
I was gonna say she lives in New York, right? So why shouldn't she cheer for the Knicks?
Exactly. So yeah, there was, I think
And
that
she's
was the,
definitely there, like doing wedding prep and stuff. So
yeah. Now, what do you think about the rumors that she's planning to get married at the Garden?
okay, so I have seen those. I don't know. I mean, I guess nothing is like out of the realm of possibility with this wedding.
That's
Oh,
true.
although I did see, I mean, I don't know if it was real, but I saw some like post by some girl that was like, I finally can say that Taylor Swift asked me to give up my wedding date and my venue, and I did for her. So
A lot
I'm
of
like, is
people have
that
been
real?
saying that. I feel like people have been saying that since like March.
Yeah, yeah, right.
So, but maybe. I mean, it just, I feel like Taylor Swift wouldn't ask these people to give up the date. Like, somebody would make that happen. Someone,
Yeah, and they wouldn't know it was Taylor Swift. They'd just know someone.
yeah.
probably paid them a lot of money to not do that date.
Yeah.
But I like to I hold on to that. I like that belief that there's some couple out there that were kind enough to give Taylor Swift their venue
Honestly,
date.
I would
So
give Taylor Swift my wedding venue. Like, if that's, I feel like, you want to make someone else's dream come true. And, like, if you get $1 million,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
towards your perfect wedding on a different date, like, there's, like, no, this is a victimless crime.
right. Like if someone asked me really nicely, I'd probably just say yes. So
Yeah. And then you can say, like, hey, Taylor Swift, like, owes me a favor.
yeah, yeah,
But I
exactly.
don't. I don't think she'll get married at Madison Square Garden. First of
I
all,
don't
like, I
know.
don't think that she wants 23,000 people at her wedding.
I think she does either. I don't think she wants that sort of spectacle for her wedding.
No, I mean, it's definitely gonna be a spectacle and she'll have to figure that out. But I just
She's more
think that, like,
traditional, isn't she? Like
she is very
in that way.
tradish. So I
Yeah,
think she'll want some portion of it to be outside. And, like, Madison
totally.
Square Garden doesn't even have windows.
Yeah, she wants, I feel like she would like an ocean view or like a water view, something with
Yeah.
a nice view, and that's just not Madison Square Garden.
And yes, like, you could, like, get set decorators and, like, dress it up and, like, make it look like anything you want to. But
Yeah.
and you could control the security really easily. But
I guess that's the thing. You could really control that. But yeah.
I mean, you could control almost. It would be like getting married on a soundstage. Like, you could make it rain if you wanted to.
True.
So who knows? She is very theatrical.
Yeah, I mean, I guess nothing would surprise me at this point. Um, but I think like given the nature of like their engagement post and everything, I feel like she wants some outdoor vibes in
Yeah, she
this.
definitely
So,
wants, like, magical, like, secret garden vibes, I think. Like,
yes.
and I'm not totally, like, I know that, like, England probably has, like, some stank on it for her, but, like, I'm not totally convinced that she's gonna get married in America. Like, she could
That's
go
a really good
abroad.
point. That's a really good point. That's a really good point because I mean, why not?
And yeah, in certain countries the press is easier to handle and the security might be easier to handle. You might have fewer, you know, fewer security issues.
I feel like
You.
Iceland would be a good place for her to get married. Not that many people. Yeah, and it's like this time of year is like the best time of year, so
Yes. And the sun never sets. You could party all night long and the photos would always look
24-hour wedding.
nice. Oh my
Yeah.
God. We should be celebrity wedding planners, I guess is what we're saying.
Honestly, like hire us, call us.
If you're a celebrity, we are available.
We will do your destination wedding. I just did a wedding and it was really hard, so you're gonna
And it
need
was
help.
really epic. It was actually two entire weddings.
Oh my God. Don't remind me. And then after it, I was like, gee, if I did this again, I'd be so much more organized, but
But now we know. And so when we plan Taylor Swift's wedding for her, we're going to be extremely organized.
so organized. And mine kind of had a secret, not really secret garden, but in my mind, I was like fairy forest by the sea type of vibe
It
for
definitely gave that vibe. And
one,
it
yeah,
was
for
by the
the
sea.
one day, yeah, for the Western wedding. So just saying, just saying.
So, yes, we are available. We don't think that getting married at MSG is a good idea, but I do think that the Knicks winning the NBA Finals at MSG is a good idea. And so let me run you down my list of conspiracy theories
Okay,
about
I
what's
can't
going
wait.
on here. So during game 4 of, so, like, I feel like we can't even count game 3. So, like, the Knicks won games 1 and 2. Donald Trump came to game 3 and
I
he
heard the
fucking,
vibes were off.
the vibes were off. He ruined it for everybody. The Knicks lost. Fuck that guy. And for many other reasons other than just the fact that he lost us the sweep, but he did. And so now what's going on is the Knicks won game 4. The officials were acting really shady during game 4. They were at New York, but the officials were like, something was going on where like calls were not going the Knicks way, and it like seemed a little bit unfair.
Mm.
So I don't know. I was getting like a vibe from the officials during game four. It turned out okay. The Knicks won, which means that we are going to Texas to play the next one to possibly two games. And then if the Knicks don't win, but then they do win, like, so say they like, so they have to win, what, four out of seven somehow.
Okay.
So they've already won three. And
Okay.
they've lost one, so they just have to win one more.
Okay.
But if they lose the next two in Texas, then they come back and they win. They'll win in New York, and I think that like we know that that's what like a lot of fans want. We know that that's what advertisers certainly want. They want it to go to seven games so they can keep,
Yeah.
you know,
If we were writing this
advertising.
TV show, that's what we'd do. Yeah.
I mean, it's a strong narrative. I do think that like the city of New York might just actually explode in like New Yorkers are not used to being that happy, and like
No, they're not.
I just feel like the explosion of everyone's minds, the amount of confetti, like it
I'd
would
love
be
to see it.
really special.
I'd love to see it. Yeah.
I would love to see it. And it's going to be okay when they win in Texas too, and that could happen. That could happen tomorrow, and we would all be very, very happy.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm not like a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like at some point maybe some officials got sat down by like, you know, NBA leadership, and they were like, "Hey, if this could go to seven games, wouldn't that make everyone happy?" And then they just started like making very, very strict calls on the
Mm.
Knicks. So, but also like who knows what happens? And it's not like the Knicks are gonna throw a game just so that they can like come back and win in New York, because you never
Yeah,
know.
true. Yeah.
But so that's what's going on conspiracy theory wise.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I love these Knicks. I love this group. I love Jalen Brunson. I think he's such a good leader. I think that he practically played the fourth quarter of game four by himself. That was impressive. He was very, very tired, and he still managed to win the game. So we'll see what happens. I'm also
How
very
do they
attached to the
recover
Spurs.
I just always think about like how hard they're working and like how do they recover between these games and stuff. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I
some of
guess it's
them
their job,
don't.
but
It is their job. They do have like access to the best like sports medicine and all of
yeah.
that in the world. They usually so like up through game four, they got one day of rest in between games, and they were tired by game four. Everybody was tired. The Spurs seemed like they were less tired. I think they're a younger team, and they just like bounced back more easily. But everybody was really obviously tired. And then after game four, when was game four?
Was it last night or was it
It was
Wednesday?
Wednesday night, and then they play again on Saturday. So they get a good rest.
Okay. They have to travel too, so
And they have to travel. So, it'll be interesting. And I think that the Spurs probably do not feel good after game four because they lost kind of spectacularly, like in the
imagine
last
not.
20 seconds of the game. They blew a 30-point lead and then literally like lost in the last 20 seconds. And it was great. It was
It's great for us.
it was great. I mean, the celebration in this stadium, you've never seen so many Jewish men so happy in your life.
We love to see it.
And women. The Haim sisters were there too. Jewish men and Jewish women, just truly
Yeah. And one of them made the
jubilant.
t-shirts, right? For all the ladies.
Yes,
Yeah.
Alana Haim made the t-shirts. I love her. I think she's so funny. I love all
Good
of
for her.
them. And yeah, so who knows who will be traveling to Texas, but like they don't want, like, it could, game five could be it. So I would imagine that the front row will be pretty stacked with New York fans, as
I
many of
think
them as
Timmy
will
will
be
be
able to get
there.
tickets.
Timmy,
Timmy will be there, yeah. Like the
isn't in
series.
Stabler.
At least Benson. Stabler was not at game 4. I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then in my favorite like narrative of the evening, apparently, so like they do a good job kind of like showing you the celebrities because they know that like the girlfriends of fans and wives of fans and like casual fans want to see the celebrities. So they on the broadcast they
Yeah.
do a pretty good job showing all of the celebrities. We got a lot of Taylor, we got a lot of Timmy, and then the next day, Page Six was like, by the way, Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun were there too. But they were like a few rows back, and the
I saw
broadcast
that.
didn't show them at all.
Oh my God. Oh.
So that was embarrassing for them. I wonder if they'll be at the World Cup.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah, I saw the page six thing where they were like, oh, they got bumped to the back or whatever.
Page Six is
Who
having
knows?
such a weird week. Like, they were the ones who broke the like Taylor Swift MSG story, and then they like really doubled down, even though there's no,
Oh,
she's not
no
confirming, like,
evidence.
there's no evidence. They're having a really weird week.
They're getting a lot of clicks though,
They're getting so
which I'm
many
sure they're
clicks. They
loving.
always do. God
Yeah,
damn it, Page Six.
page six, come on.
So yeah, that's what we know about the Knicks. We're really rooting for them. We're wearing our blue and orange. Horrible color combination, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for the Knicks.
It is a horrible color combination, but it reminds me so much of like elementary school and middle school where like all the Knicks fans would be wearing their jerseys and stuff, you
Like
know.
truly, no one looks good in these colors. Like it's
No,
just we really needed
no.
to think this through.
But then there's no other like team or anything that I can think of with those colors, so it's kind of brilliant marketing.
Well, it's confusing because when okay, so now I have to think back to the series that the Spurs were playing leading up to the playoffs. I think that team also had blue and orange,
Oh, really? Okay.
or maybe it
That
was
I
blue and
know a lot
red.
about basketball, clearly.
I mean, I don't really either. And it's also really confusing because when you go to like a Spurs game in the telecast, like their uniforms are black and white, which is great. I
Hmm.
really love that. But then all of their fans are like wearing these like multicolored t-shirts and they kind of look like a Tostitos
Oh.
bag. It's like
Oh.
really confusing. So
Huh.
I just feel like everyone needs to
Interesting.
do better with their colors.
Yeah. Yeah. There needs to be some level set on colors because yeah, they were decided so long ago.
Right? Confusing. Anyway, so that's what's going on in the world of basketball. Moving on to the world of soccer, a sport that we truly know nothing about.
This is a sport I truly, truly know nothing about.
And now the
But
last time that I checked in with soccer, like David Beckham was playing, so like,
yeah, same probably, you
and like
know.
that's the only thing that most of what I know about soccer I learned from the David Beckham documentary.
Yes, I feel like I learned a lot in that documentary. Don't remember exactly what, but like something about clubs in England and
Yeah, man, there's like these
yeah.
clubs, and then everyone wants to play for Real Madrid, and that's like what I know.
Yeah. That's a really popular one, right? And then the
Yes.
US is like not part of the conversation, although
Well, so
some
this
people
is
want us to be.
different. So,
Okay.
like, that was like, those are like the teams, but then in the World Cup, you just play for a country. So it's kind of like the
Okay.
Olympics, like that. So,
Okay.
the U.S. today on day one of the World Cup, I believe day one, the U.S. is playing Paraguay, maybe,
All right.
um, which seems like it'll be good. All the games are happening in the Los Angeles area, so that's
Okay.
fun for us. We're hosting the World Cup. I feel like we're like the least qualified country to host the World Cup, but here we
Oh,
go.
100%. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of games happening at MetLife Stadium, which isn't too far from me. And like literally for a month, there's been signs on the Jersey Turnpike, like prepare for the World Cup, prepare for traffic, prepare for like how
Prepare
much
for
it's
the
gonna suck.
end of the world.
Yeah, because there's
Prepare
no
for the traffic apocalypse.
yeah, there's no public transport that's like good outside of New York. So, and MetLife is it's called I think they're calling it New York, New Jersey, but it's in New Jersey. So,
Wait, so MetLife, that's the football stadium, right?
yeah,
Like
and that's where they're
the
having
American
some
football. So
yeah.
there is a train. So when I went to WrestleMania at the MetLife Stadium, I believe that we took the subway and there's a stop that stops right there.
Oh,
So if you're
yeah, probably from Penn
coming,
Station.
yeah, if you're
Okay.
coming from Manhattan, you can, or like other parts of New Jersey, you can change at Penn Station and maybe take that train. But like,
Okay.
it's just like one train at a time. So that's like,
Yeah, and those trains aren't notoriously like fast, so it's gonna be interesting.
it's going to be crazy. Apparently, yeah, like all of the hotels and Airbnb prices are crazy. The ticket prices are crazy. Not as crazy as the basketball ticket prices. But I
They're
feel so
getting there
bad.
though.
I feel so bad for Sydney Sweeney, who like apparently bought these basketball tickets for Scooter Braun for his like birthday or something.
Oh,
The tickets were like $100,000 a pop, and they got zero TV screen time. So
oh my God.
sucks to be Sydney Sweeney. Anyway,
Oh my God.
back to soccer.
That's an expensive ticket. Okay.
So yeah, I was actually just catching up on a little. They have like opening ceremonies for the World Cup, which is cool, and they
Okay.
had three of them for this World Cup. They had one in Mexico, they had one in Canada, and then today they had one or are having one in the U.S. So I guess maybe this is like a
Okay.
North American situation. Uh,
Okay.
Um. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. And yeah, we're excited to see. I don't know if celebrities like. I guess celebrities go to soccer if it's
I
in the
think so.
states.
Yeah, I would think so. Plus the players are celebrities in their own countries, I guess. But like I saw some photos of the Norwegian team like being in the sun today. Did you see
No,
those?
I hope. Well, I saw photos of the Norwegian team dressed up as Vikings, and I really liked it.
I saw that too. Yeah, so the pictures I saw today, I think they're from today or yesterday. They're like practicing in the sun and they look so pale and they're gonna get so sunburned.
Well, I hope that they're wearing all of the good sunscreen.
I hope so too.
I hope everybody's wearing sunscreen. If we can do one PSA from the Sofalites to the soccer community, please wear sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. It's really worth it. It's really worth it,
It's crazy
especially
out there.
yeah, I mean there was a big heat advisory here today and I wouldn't want to be playing soccer in this weather, but
No, it's hot. It's hot everywhere. I feel like remember that time that they like hosted the World Cup in Africa and like a lot of people died because of the heat.
yeah,
So
yeah.
let's
And
not.
then in Brazil, where there was also like all the sanitation issues and stuff, and
So maybe like I don't know who is qualified to host World Cup soccer, but like
I think it's a little crazy for any country,
I feel
honestly.
like
I
FIFA has not got it right in a minute. And
can't think of one that went off. It's not like the Olympics where they make it seem like it's this magical like fairy tale type place that like pops up and goes away. Like I feel like
although,
the
I
World Cup
mean,
is a little rougher.
problems with the Olympics too. Do you remember the Sochi Olympics and they had to like get rid of all the stray dogs before the Sochi
Oh my
Olympics?
God, I forgot about that.
It's
I
just there's a
blocked
lot
that
of
out.
every
Blocked that out.
country has its foibles when it comes to large scale sporting events.
Wow. Well, I'm loving the posts that we're seeing from Europeans coming to the US for the first time and like loving Taco Bell and Waffle House and
Those sweet, sweet innocent angels. I love that for them.
like try eating that more than one day in a row. You'll immediately
Yeah. You'll
be
understand
second
why
guessing here.
Americans look the way we do. And oh
It'll
gosh.
become very quickly apparent.
But yeah, I mean, I'm getting ready to like once this basketball finals is over. I'm getting ready to like pay a little bit more attention to soccer. I'm probably not going to like watch soccer games, but if there are like compelling narratives that are like soccer adjacent, I'm here for them.
Yeah, same, same. I will say I've always found watching basketball to be kind of fun and exciting.
It is because it's kind of nonstop. Like,
Yeah.
it's less like start and stop and like, kind of like how football, they play a little bit and then they
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Basketball is kind of like, you really get into it. You can
There's a
get in like
pace.
there's a
Yeah.
pace. It's kind of like a fugue state. I think that Wembenyama, I think, played like all but 90 seconds of game four. So like I can see it being really tiring. But then
Yeah.
also I think that soccer games are like 80 minutes long and like people play the whole time. So I don't know. I guess
That's a lot.
I feel like we just all need to work on our cardio.
Yeah, I mean, I find soccer to be a little more boring to watch personally, but
I honestly,
I respect it as a sport.
I find it hard to see. No, I
Yeah,
just,
like the field is so big and
and
there's so
it's
many
so
people.
bright green and the ball is
Yeah.
so little and like it
Yeah.
goes so fast. And I need my glasses, I guess, for watching soccer. We'll do an experiment. I'm going to watch some soccer tonight and I'll put on my glasses and maybe
It's a
that'll help.
lot. Yeah. It's like a big I don't know, I feel like sometimes they're just kind of walking around but like with basketball it's very like fast paced
And they're
and
all close together and you can
yeah,
get like a real
you can
sense of the
see like
relationships between the basketball players, which I really like.
yeah. Yeah, I do too. Like basketball is like the one besides like basketball and tennis are like the two things I like watching like in person or on TV. Um two sports. Two things, two sports. Not that I do either very often, but you know.
No, but I mean, we're here for a good narrative. We always are. And
Yeah.
hopefully, there are some coming out of the World Cup that emerge.
Yeah.
My goal for tonight's game would be to learn some of the names of the players on the US team.
Okay.
And I think we're going to start there.
That's a great goal. Support that.
Although I do have to shout out really quickly the European teams who have a bag game that like rivals Jacob Elordi. Have you seen some of the men with some of the bags?
No,
All right,
tell
so
me.
the all of these European men's soccer teams have gotten on the Jacob Elordi bandwagon, and they are rocking the Bottega Veneta. They are rocking the Louis Vuitton. They have just these like gorgeous, huge, beautiful leather bags full of soccer stuff, I guess, and they just like are doing great,
I love it. I love to see men embrace fashion.
right? Like everybody deserves a good tunnel fit. Like we're kind of not really there with the coverage of basketball yet. We're almost there with the coverage of American football. Probably the
Hmm.
European outlets are doing this a little bit better with the coverage of European football, so we'll try to track some of this.
Okay. Sounds good. I love a good bag moment.
Love a good bag moment. All
Cool.
right. Is there anything else that we're excited about this week?
My brain fog is so bad lately.
I know what you mean. Are you caught up on Widow's Bay?
No. So I'm caught up from last week, but not this week. I was kind of saving it for
For a
the
little treat?
weekend for a little treat.
Yes, I can really appreciate that. It's a
Yeah.
short episode too, so like you can like bang it out really quick before bed.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I was so tired when it came out Wednesday, and then yesterday I fell asleep early. So like now I'm like, okay, I want to make it like a special little treat, little treat.
It is a little treat. It's a great episode. They're all great episodes.
They are all so good.
I'm so
I
excited for
want to
the
watch it again
finale,
from the beginning. Oh, I saw that it got renewed for season two. Is
which
that
is so
true?
it is true. Yes, renewed for season 2. So we'll see because we kind of thought that we were kind of gliding towards like a resolution where they were gonna spoilers for Widow's Bay, a resolution where they were gonna like somehow lift the curse and like then the island would be fine. I don't know how we do that and also do a season 2, so I am excited to see.
I am so excited to see. I'm obsessed with this show.
And also, we know that they shot the finale before they knew that they were renewed. So, like, were they doing like a this is the season finale, but could be a satisfying series finale, or did they know all along in their hearts that it was gonna have multiple seasons? We just don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
But we're
I'm so
excited to find
glad.
out.
I'm so glad you and Gretchen are obsessed with it too, because I need to talk about it. Like, it's so good.
It's
I'm
so
loving
good.
it.
It's so spooky. I
And funny. It's just,
Oh my god, it is so funny.
it's so funny and so spooky. And I love both.
And it just like really reminds like all of the situations that they get in where they're like having to run like the town of Widow's Bay. I'm like, this is so real. Like
I saw someone say it had a pinch of Parks and Rec, and I see that.
it
Like,
absolutely
yeah.
does. And I really love that.
I love it too. I love it too.
So yes, we will follow up and we will do the Widow's Bay finale, and we're excited about that. We're gonna watch some soccer. We're definitely gonna watch some basketball. Go Knicks!
Go Knicks! Yay!
And yeah, we will see you